Munyina Monso Afinchia Pa Embra live from the Sports God Studios. Fancy Di Maria TV live on YouTube. So on subscribe here. Our Darama Bombonian so be subscribe and wahete on the notification button. Said a be a baby a be call live here di media. Your fan says Sports with Fancy ebe down piano. We be notification after we joining Amat Newman. So I find you grow one big family live from the Sports God Studios. Now no penya Semetra Kra. The entire production team ewa okay to ranking day afe Shadrach Otu Miami main man and so behind the 1 and 2 our MC aho and afe me cow say me technicians entwimi no eno entwini entwomu na bom chidom and anope na afe me din the Fancy Di Maria Michael Asarbodu ewa ha and anope na afe twen say meza and so ebeba bibia be find in something nyina no eba beda ye tiefo we the maiden edition jumede na anope no ye de eba Sports with Fancy and so any yaba kwamon on it the foreign news eba down somebody more ye de nyina na eba ba no one said ye no esiti abra no so na say ye de dia kan nyina so e ma on nyina no nsem no ye be san de no enso de aba fa message sebra on subscribe ya bombody enso be subscribe no hit on the notification button na ya hwe na fe ye de dia kan nyina na so e de ama messages no ba na eba and na no pemo say amanfo do mo de eba na we say I can't wait to hear your voice. Sports God your friend Isaac Kwabena Nyameche Isaac and a day a yes message and by an after so your session I can say please update us about Real Madrid. Yeah, the latest abemao Coco Francis I say can't wait to see can't wait and our hashtag gay a yes Sports God and some pen away so I say Odro Stewart I say Fancy Heat Nidia and some I don't know na way a message a branch of friend say Akono Farouk and the buy or say Fancy we are waiting for you more heat and our this message you know and so by and live on Fancy Di Maria TV on YouTube and after so say watch the show live from UK London. I'm one of your biggest fan Fancy more heat. Your fan in Japan so the free UK and so the banana CP. This one says Fancy can't wait to hear you. Your friend J Peter and a day Manuel was say Happy New Year Fancy so Happy New Year, many happy returns and so Komamunina. And I will say we there with you everywhere. It's me YTP from Meduma and also a day the message and so bye. God bless you Fancy for your good work to us. What they thank you emojis and emojis no buy J Peter and some I don't know message no buy by way I say good morning Fancy watching the show live from Manso Datano your friend Samuel Mauli Benjamin Nidia Enie we so say watching the show live from Manchester. I have been waiting for you for so long more far Sports God Anna Nana Kufo Bismarck and so that is our message and by this one says good morning Fancy watching the show live from Manso Datano Macanadiano warm up to yes some TV where your Ben Frank and identity you know and so by this one says Sports with Fancy is airborne nationwide. Hey, look at the settings. Sheikh Osman Dembele Sheikh. We quite you no mum say match and chinti say mamu who said and so be see messages no amon consona mon farmer backing can e will show us at your mouth live from the Sports God Studios. Sports with Fancy live on Fancy Di Maria TV on YouTube. Mike I have my Mike akwabani ni nkomo kransan ye day aye foreigners no e dey about opening up be fine
Fancy nyame ado be come my CCM on the defensive my SM militant no o the bar me the berry okay the bar me the berry at your time Sabo yeah as one person can okay team person back also what was when you day my 10 times SM militant minje mukra make defend ya na chairman what is saying
chairman we here
or chairman Ben name.
Oh, so be a key more.
Oh, Chairman Ben, I
will question a few more.
I have said Chairman, I didn't block saying, or they didn't just we. No way, Chairman, Hoye. Maybe I said it. Maybe I okay. Oh, what's that? And one, oh, can say heat.
Oh, when you want that? No, Massa. I deal with them. Okay, it's a very bad heat.
So, Chairman, yeah.
I know maybe I'm in the entry room. No, maybe I You know, when we are Bob, what I'm saying to was okay. Some of us are questions to match out 30 cities.
Oh, so when you can say chairman who you na bibia you okay so
say nyame ado bibia ho
ye da nyankopon ase why chairman so ye chia no baby o bia ye chia
oh okay
nyankopon so enko so ambo ne ho man na bibia and da kama why
asa o heat water
o say me ba be ma fela
bay the only so be dey
enko ba ni edcc anya sports anya fela ne ma anti me ma fela abone be
so be dey me nka no o frame for interview ana menya nya akwa ma me interview a o say e de obekwa akotwere de ope na akotwere de ope
wan kotwere de ope de otro na bia nokre bi wom ana
nokre bi enem
no problem but when you can confirm say chairman ho ye bibia so de na akoyamu dia I think that is the only confirmation we need. Ye here hwe
okay
nti de obeka ekire no and to me numja the fire is on heat.
Necessary umfa.
And one year they could be.
Whoa, Mike, sorry, Bodu, and what Mr. Bodu and Cano. Yababa Cramon, you're the foreign news, Ebema, till for an anno pay. Live on the show, the maiden edition, Tisabia more, Shannon, more Mutino. Feedback be on more, some of my so Etiana Mama Yaswatana, Yashana, ya in the comments and say, Mama Daramanami and your baby, I te. Now the attorney says, say a sound, and answer po ebia, quality pictures, and say the videos, never calling in ano. Say oh reservation and also oh recommendation Madarama ya na mahete on the message box na femodia no and so the messages near more say man for that so the ba na when so David Bakwame wins was say father on heat and after happy new year fancy keep up your good work. Extend my warmest greetings to my guys Oberto Evans, JB Gabon and the rest we justice from Nyansapo and Nyansapo Denny Dianos by no yenda Kenny Rose Internet Solutions. Ayena Kenny Rose so I say Kenny Rose Adaroma and I'm instrument mo amu fie mu nyumam ayena mo besa munya internet ni na Kenny Rose Internet Solutions Adaroma be so instrument bibia be so ebia no ya na Kenny Rose akasa enche bia de no nseme mo na ya on the number no wa hit on the number no so nti say kind of mic metimi ya bibi kakra where the maiden edition of our still was there very necessary because everyone Arsenal almost I am doing be corner no
anyone officer
everyone was on Major League
say Endra balance with team name there were certain things I saw yesterday now me impressed. Now me very, very impressed. Nyoma bakumi enumi ensabia me hu ye. O say ye din komo in time past about Arsenal's either so mu hia a prolific forward. And I say the other forward option B instead of the A. B ni na say the other forward options are now producing goals on a consistent basis. Inti Semenes one better na sin ye di home komo but and also on my left channel or Senra here Calafiori, Merino, Martinelli nya the best foundation obenya two left-footed players operating from the left channel and the strong base over here for him to build on. I think that there were some positive signs in the Arsenal team and then our top scorer so once again came to the party. So the Momo top scorer. Last two Premier League seasons from last season Arsenal's top scorer in the Premier League corner. Into a top scorer also proved a year effective and a corner. Almost 25th goal since that time period I'm excited here. So there are some good signs for Arsenal. And senior almost VA 2024 no. I think there will be an improved year performance at the start of 2025. So I expect something good from Arsenal.
Yes, Mr. Bodu, and no, Yababe Kraman, Yabakom Kakra, New Year, way I had the maiden edition, the can't catch off, said, nay, and a take you off now. You said the Jumedian and so Ebesia Conte. This a sports with fancy live from the Sports Gold Studios. Anna and Anno Penny a day, a young something and a day banty, young Kraman on here, not young far a forward, and my till for an anno pay. Live on the show, live on YouTube, Fancy Di Maria TV. Oba Darama Bomoni answer obehete on the notification button. Na yare di akane na nasoso. E dia mafa message se bebe kinkan mo show ni nim time ebe pon. Anti ye ya na ye bra na afi. Ya yakoye na di akane na no so asoso e dia ma. Yes, yen komra. Wo ye ba be kwama no ne ano no foreign news brand ni mom amo ye sound no mo unmute momo de no mo unmute momo de na mo benya because bibia na ye the foreign news ama ye cheer for life from the Sports Go Studio say we brought live on Fancy Di Maria TV na no pay no ye the latest and afi update ni mo e ba be ma ye cheer for life on so e wo show no so obana subscribe our Daroma ya bomodi an say obe hit on the subscription button afi also wa joining you grow one big family name podia kanina no when ya brebi abekwa live ya benya notification yen so ya the stories at the sports with Fancy enso nie ye kwama no ne na mame mfanto wonim se enra match enso bo omu game match na eba so no mame mfanto wonim se Arsenal bobo ko no kwa we womu so akọ Brentford na omu game na eba so no womu kwa sha miensan ama Brentford bobo ko no womu so ache kanemu ba kwa enra womu start game ya about 30 minutes na player ye fan se Brian in Baymo about first goal and some adema bobo kwa se Brentford ebiem anche bia na akora na fan se Gabriel Jesus no one some arrestor parity edema side ye fan se nam aye Arsenal into first half no na aye 1-1 omokoba second half na koba se side ye fan se Arsenal Mikel Merino one about second goal Emma Gabriel Martinelli and some about third goal ma bobo kwa ye fan Arsenal enwa wo mo hwem san Emma Brentford bobo ko no wo mo som ache kanemu ba ko me no kai say wo hwe aye Premier League table na shark mami table no say no Arsenal etosum yenum after 90 matches on bono woman our 39 points but they carry at two of them say Liverpool and about 18 or Everton about 18 now so Liverpool our 46 Arsenal about 19 our 39 Bobokua your fans said not ten etosum yensa woman some about 19 matches our 37 and Sana Bobokua your fans said Chelsea woman some about 19 matches our 35 in Teneno Arsenal at day at Chesenino and some update ba se Bobokua no woman some our form Jamaica's Arsenal and some our form is a shark young Onumsa the last 12 matches in all competitions Arsenal and some aboning no woman lose game na Jamaica say woman lose game the same Woma draw makoma komiensa ana chance Arsenal and some anya win e makoma konai na chance wo hwa matches and that was screen so live on Fancy Di Maria TV our YouTube no so nie enti ay Arsenal team no woma last 12 matches omako unbeaten e chance the Gunners wo ko no woma some our form e wa bra no and some ay update eba na mame fanto anim se enwa game ba so appointia ye fan say Gabriel Jesus ono and a J man of the match award our some match no mo na chance no Gabriel Jesus amadaba oboy no enum ana man nya award that friend say man of the match adeba kwaya shocking and say na sana Gabriel Jesus amadaba our formation say now can the previous 45 matches Gabriel Jesus aba now wa share 5 goals na so enwa what kind of goal no some other so na just the last 4 matches Gabriel Jesus aba no wa share goals no maku 6 and some actually some money ayade say apeja epa they say our form after some we game enwa my main friend told me Gabriel Jesus and some akasai na Jesus no mubisa no so pani say someone amotaso me say na be atwam na mother pressure I'm a Chelsea and I'm modaso me no moda second and I'm be Julie na mo be find a koi just a baha and na wo yo wa ya desama just na no you have say ya boy
you know
I just a draw back could defeat me no mo be say Chelsea for so be Julie na na twanwa wo mo busa Gabriel Jesus asam opani anya be a league title no Munso betimi ajana Jesus say we last 2 seasons amodom boy just Arsenal and some contenders amania you can say Premier League title no yentie Gabriel Jesus.
The previous 2 years was amazing, you know. Obviously we didn't win the league, but we was there fighting, and then to play in this competition is already hard. Imagine to fight for the title, you know, like you say, I have been there, but as I can see, this team is spraying now, you know. Everyone is a good player, amazing player, and then I'm sure we can go there and fight for the title, but it's still early, you know. We just need to keep trying to play well and then keep winning the game. That's it.
Sus edin some to grant mo some for more complaining sound on audio oya na wakate u feed no na fe was a bio YouTube for no search for aye fancy Di Maria TV be senya sound ama bibiano and some abe find am sound no aye kama ye monitor bibiano and some abe ko ti se bia wutie na sound no and so bibio ha audio ja YouTube no cut to streaming no that's about back na fe wa ba join na boa ma no man so aye kama ntia no aye some branch evan say Gabriel Jesus ari to dwa and one after so mu game na ye dey update nyina so de ma ye tell for enano pay enso I was sure so enwa wonum sa branch ba ko so am so o maka na asema che pa no enso ya branch ba so Gabriel Martinelli enwa Martinelli e she go wonu so akwaje eye away fan ba ko ne mofla enso ana che so to no komo na jeminya nyina no so when aye scafa away supporter ba ko enso ana dema Gabriel Martinelli e ma che so boy no enso ana say ni kom na che se nei wo mo ye ai ana obeso kono wanyade ne modern baba from and some other sani money in Martinelli no and so transfer or da so I committed and some amabo kwa fans Arsenal and no I update eba sense something no yet Emma yet for enano pay and some I was sure so many fans Mikel Arteta report to me say can say and one manager no so kasai na me no kasa medical ya to and purpose wo mo pa Juventus a striker na ye fan say Dusan Vlahovic na Vlahovic no say obaba na say bia o ma aye time enso na betre na ni nyina no say manager no fu say aye Vlahovic mom and betimi aye the right replacement ama Bukayo Saka esa say na yenim say Bukayo enya ma Bukayo Saka beba enom at the month of March and say na Bukayo enso aye Corentina wo mo prime target aye Dusan Vlahovic ebiam and some I branch I say Brian in Burmo Archesano or Shea go one of some medical and somebody are to just Arsenal team no and some panel Archesaning and I target Timothy Anwa one of some manager so penny and be a transfer market no Mubacom January many Jana say young can you say the opportunity be ba na Arsenal Bobocon so let me sign here one of some other sign and I ask my manager fan say a year a Mikel Arteta one of some other two gentlemen on Emwa Martino Yabetia Mikel Arteta says no coach no and some akasa was say baby omo buy oba aye Brentford omo fia ya na aye difficult stadium Ojude Basa stadium no and some haya na what tempantinwa sawoba now from a goal that obete e wini sa match no match so ma ya juma pa and after the game coach ya fan say Mikel Arteta and some akasa
to come when you see the record at home the way they play the way they cause issues to opponents, very impressive. On top of that, we went a goal down, so then becomes a big mountain to climb, but I think the team showed a lot of composure. Was very calm emotionally because we needed that in today's game, and as well had the right desire to keep insisting, attacking them, and do it in the way that can cause them problems, which is difficult. So overall, I think we deserve to win the game.
My manager friend say Mikel Arteta na say ya daily excepts Emma ye chill for enano pay live and from our show so live from the Sports Goal Studios way a sports with fancy and enano pay live on YouTube no a fancy Di Maria TV on subscribe our Darama bar now I subscribe now for hit on the notification button now ya kwen yen trust na yen first stories Emma Jackman second say and some Liverpool and say some no na unim say Liverpool team no and so I will be a more chance of one a branch Sam Van Dijk ebeste and watch Mohamed Salah and so ebeste now Trent Alexander-Arnold ne de de medical ya to anim wa wo tai follow yen juma de nyina me de to anim so boy ne de ne besinde wo bi anim se de bia no so de ne besi akwa asusa akodan no ebetena so obedwane boboku a ye fa no sa Real Madrid obi anso anim Arnold anso de no na jemenya no no pen say and come on, woman shall see someone Van Dijk, no, make to say, and you might get it closer. Now you might get it closer, and you know, such as a boy, no, and let me extend until 2027 at the Amasaida. You found say Liverpool, and on my defender now. You found some Van Dijk, and some animal to Gano. I feel young Arnold, so the Anosua. One of them said, Real Madrid, I side almost started, sir, woman per Arnold, and then right from pre-season, I started, sir, Yellow Stories, Emma Nano. Now me tired to him saying. Arnold no woman use akoda na friend say Jude Bellingham ono ana cheso abeso dada na damfo na ma Jude enso ma boy no enso aba na enam no kase em say boy no ba bia ye Jude obetimi assign pre-contract agreement ade am tim bia o pesa se nyama ya dom na ye wuram enso awosam animu a na chese contract branch aba say Arnold ane boboku a ye fa no say Liverpool e woni nyina no na chese no so aba na we ye na jaminya no say Real Madrid for say meti so mo mpeso mo betwan ama Sama Edru Wamusum Abase be almost bete Yamayarma January not ye. Yes, Udru Spain Real Madrid for the full sum between 20 25 million euros. I know a amount of Basoma de Ba Nasa 20 to 25 million euros now. Wamusum Abasoma de Banino. Yes, Liverpool for some more than Abono Whoop I know that and a contract to Bounty with the 20 to 25 million euros and ever. Now I'm Adeba ko ehom ye pa ensom ane say Liverpool abeji Premier League na ebiem wo ma san to so age UEFA Champions League ade so mo na so na omo wogiri say akwada ne nsema eba no komo na omo diri nyina no enye nsunsan so bone ensom na Liverpool omo quest say bia wo abeji Premier League and Champions League today enye ade say be distract eye boboku a ye fa no say Liverpool omo kwa no wo mo madwe say bone enche bia omo be say wo mo nsom afa new contract say be akwada no ensom na betimi assign Ediama Saida, your friend said Liverpool, I know, and some update about Sansan, you know, yet the emulator for our bra, yet can Liverpool and Madrid and Liverpool and Spain and some only so do Spain. Maybe about to get the Ama catch us a moment to Kobasa transfer market, ABA and Kabobokua, your friend said Barca same, I'm a Liverpool Codano, your friend Luis Diaz. Bynum and Yanko Osteye and a slot. I'm on a mono crash up. No, so the Mister Kabium, Mr. And yes, sir, Kobasabia Bassa Sancho interested Benny Mubium. Name your Bass, Sabia Luis Diaz Emra. Maybe I told him that I saw Benny Japan, yes, one other Kwakwasinakai, and some Adiama Boboku, France Liverpool, and also I update about Manchester United Bobokuno. When him say Menokas and one other so much job players, let me so quiet. Now, players almost so much job crying in a Bako. I am Marcus Rashford, no Jogo Dalon, no, now Rashford, I didn't come to talk saying. Boy no woko Italy abobo kwa say Juventus womo so abaso mo fa na wabra Juve abaso mo fa kwada na fa say Rashford no yesi omusuro esan say adeba kwa be stumbling block ema do no ema so ane say boy no oje 15 million euros a season na just 15 million amount Rashford and some aje Liverpool na say Juve no womu ntua sa sika no ana wudru Juve so omo wage bill omo ntimi nko en cross ho enti omo kan nyina say omodie say akobasa bia kwan beba wona bia boy no wono som abeje salary cut obetini sika no so nkwa dia ade kwan bia so no womo Juventus so be say bia Rashford no womo som ade boy no be ya adwuma I know aye update eba sansem no nyina no ye de ema ye chefo enano pay and some I was sure so afei mame mfanto wonim say bobo kwan say man you ebiem ye say manager na jatu so buy no say there was a picture and you must say bia oba Ruben Amorim Mabana Amorim yeah na good morning maza em say wo twifa no bopa na Victor Gyökeres na fei metesem em say Manchester for no ya consider say oman no mo ye ama Gyökeres ama sevi wo mo so season na wan hwa be ha dwen esan say ene omo tare na why tena fie ma Bournemouth for na simple Nottingham nom po luzu to Bournemouth money adia wo mo tiri e ba say ha dwen party de menya nyina no enso anasa kwada na fan say Victor Gyökeres ayobia say Manchester Robert Center pano wo mo so ehyamu kina eno enso update eno so aba Miriam say kan say Victor Lindelof ebeko Anthony ebeko Christian Eriksen ono so ye player wo mo abejo mo nyina so kwesa say na manager na ready so ono sa for no enso abeya adwumentene nyina na update eno so Manchester for so edeba na no say nyame ya adoma Manchester ababa so weekend na Sunday match Ebasono bobo kwefan say Liverpool abo tia Manchester United Anfield nyame ya doma enyumre 4:30 ana sa match no eno so abakoso etu de wa wo hwa asa na sa match no besia go say Liverpool for form wom and said the Manchester for so mon hye hunu mani who are saying ana sa game no besia ko aya match wo pompo was some po na report amenya so we fan say Gary Neville no say on say no crowd ya woka ho nation na jobe so kan nyina no say ne we busa me say kwan be na Manchester be fa so akosa match ni mu a wontimi nka because Liverpool e she wo bia Premier League ni mu ama modobon e wo soro game ba ku pe be na chaso mo boy a anhyedan kwati kwan Liverpool fa be fa so a wo be kom no wo be anim na mo busa me say kwan na Man fa be fa so wo mu a wo be anim sa resource enye yentie Gary Neville.
Manchester United have gone there many times in the last few years, and it's been tough, very tough. The 7-0, I was there watching it right to the bitter end, as many Manchester United fans were, and you're not fearing necessarily of that, but you're just wondering, what can Ruben Amorim do in this next few days? That, I mean, obviously the only thing he can do is point towards Manchester City. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I mean, obviously players will come back maybe and things will improve maybe. You know, I'm not going to harp on about Garnacho and Rashford because they've not been showing the attitude in training, then yeah, don't bring them back in. But I have no idea how they approach this game on Sunday. Manchester United have gone there many times in the last few years, and it's been tough, very tough. The 7-0, I was there watching it right to the bitter end, as many Manchester United fans were, and you're not fearing necessarily of that, but you're just wondering, what can Ruben Amorim do in this next few days? That, I mean, obviously the only thing he can do is point towards.
Yes, and no, I am so referring to Gary Neville, former player, the man United say one also then and some to get the exception in ano. Am I yet for live on Fancy Di Maria TV or YouTube bar? What down my body and so be like and I say Paul Beshana. I will from so no one subscribe, unsubscribe ya. Also subscribe and say a jet fiat and what brown one more completely sound. Oh yeah, Captain Onafe as I go back to YouTube be and what join the feed in the Bama. I hear sound and so I come out no and so kakre from by young coach Chelsea as say Demian in said the last I have 3 matches at Chelsea boning na and Shena and Crossery was no and some Esiko and Timona Moya na Chelsea Belgium na 30 race no and I'm more kind of fine question here where you're wiring and say report to me say can say Azal Disasi what would you kind of 2 glasses sanitaria and then one shot Chelsea Belgium crying I'm a Disasi and some Aquana Sonano Peno report to Azal Disasi any baby alcohol Metesa yes Chelsea in Penny Force or no what to me a providing here kind of a backup and some multiple positions. Okay, say we are boy no one more central defense or ball. What do not call right back or ball? What do not call left back or ball? And the only about say and it comes from Russia. May test a boy in the better stay or stay there. Now just no a reason to disassi. One more some other side in fact, the minion in say Chelsea in Penny Force and no a chance or more hierarchy reporter. Maybe say kind of happy. As a place, manager fans, Enzo Maresca, Eddie Jumano, one to the pass and one on the Fenebia January transfer market and to be our Temida, so Brown Crasso, now Kotobia, Keke, Edna Debbie, Jomo Canning, and say, Sakoba, Sabian, Omunya, Bina, Ebi, Quadia, Amudi Babashim, Namano Cassian, someone, I have Ben Chilwell, Ombet Jan Quain, Ebiam, and some Ayakana Chukwemeka, one of some Omet Jan Quain to Sakoba say, one more Quadia. And a Bama Bobo Craig fans at Chelsea for no, and some Eddie B. Ababashem and in an update. Yet the Emma yet for an pay, and some our shoulders are fame. Young crab Brent say Rodri and our Man City as well. One of them said Manoka say Rodri Aqua do come up here. Now, since I Rodri J. Ballon d'Or, baby Obecobiano, Ballon d'Or, I can hold now on our because they in terms of granting an idea, but I couldn't say a break in the moon. And he just say Globe Soccer was a Koyo Muchumedi almost say one of the best players just say Madrid Fono, one tia was in other coin now Ronaldo Ewa Sebi, Emma Chess Vinicius, Jude Bellingham, coach and other president, woman now some agent to Globe Soccer was media. Now just on the night I Real Madrid on my worst night and a basso. Now when Ronaldo Equoka say Ballon d'Or Vinicius and Timmy Angelo, say Yariam. Now what did you pass into a debut of bomber basso say be a mo Globe Soccer Awards for them awards no ya kroje obi mfra mu and obi nya den obi nya sei amatches wo ka bia ma chese ko ba sa wodiri ba sa Ballon d'Or no enye na mo Globe Soccer Awards o mo na chese ma awards o mo nyina no enso aye kama odie mebesi edi kan tie Ronaldo aye few days ago ya ko archives no mo ne eti asma Ronaldo akaye e de fa Vinicius a Ballon d'Or went me anje wona wo twi makodi a hye Rodri I reply no first of all you can tie Ronaldo ebiem.
This young generation Vinicius that they do a fantastic job, and in my opinion he deserved to win the golden ball. It was unfair in my opinion, I say here in front of everybody. They give to Rodrigo, he deserved to, but I think they should give to Vinicius because he win the Champions League, they scored in a final goal. The other issues for me is not important. When you deserve, you should give who deserve. But you know, these galas, they always do it the same thing. This is why I love Globe Soccer and continue to do it these galas, because you do it honest awards. So this is very good.
Yes, and no, I see Ronaldo and our tenant country. I can't know about Bakaya. I break here when I come out. So Ronaldo this house, and some Aquatu Ghana, German second say, and a report coming in and say, who call a Rodri and one Joe Rodri. So reply a Ronaldo now. Rodri say, what you some Ronaldo can follow what and our GNO. And also, one of what na a surprise in a bargain to Jimmy Bass. I know want to say, I was so Ronaldo, will be a Lucas will be quite a catch. I was so now to who better because what ball baby what ball let drew I was I what J any numa I was say come and send I bet you would be a TC I what Jimmy now and it's a woba now Uber can't be a TC say be on deserve and a Vinicius na deserve na France football for no omoya katasumu monsoon a dream die and I just say home one not just what Jimmy about Satano and some and Kaye was say this year I am central for and some and a control about on no Rodri and also what now what did you Basan Central for now? Woman some to Abano, almost not Toma Ronaldo. I'm also Jawad International Cabacana say because Ballon d'Or himself Messi I want what Ana Ronaldo some makuma ko enum 18 central for no omoto ya e ma no Rodri eje the same journalist omo na to abanama wo e ma wo si Ronaldo oje aye Ballon d'Or CB international kasana kabesi aka no ento no diri ba se ontimi ene Ronaldo en some anya dwe e ma ne nyi a chese ne nyina no en some aye update ba stories aye mo minyama Spain mame ko Italy and Sana ye Spain en some ajanaba na mame fanto no say uram e Italy and wo Super Cup, boss our Saudi Arabia, we know a Italian Super Copa semi-final, and then Inter Milan, ball Atalanta about 7 o'clock in the and a summer, you know, and no, and some other basso our Kingdom Arena, Uriah Fanasa, Danieli Chifi, or no, and some other Kakurisa game, no, Nine Yamia Watch Friday, AC Milan, and some Boeria Jufi, and also some game, Yamia Watchnano, and also Babasu the same time, our Kingdom Arena, our Saudi Arabia. Referee Andra Colombo, or no, and some other babies game, and some other so now Jamaican say Inter for the Emran. Romu training. I'm a Jamaican can say and one bet me start the game, no, not just a probable 11 essence way. Title at so a Super Cup as some any can to over semi final. What about share and a match to be over train watching Juve and AC Milan. Report to me and so run our Inter. Metis a coach and I Diego and also reference Simone Inzaghi ever started a goalkeeper Jean Soma. I couldn't find say Jean Bissek Kababo Stefan Duvray Alessandro Bastoni and a Danzo Dumfries Omo and some other started Nicolo Barella Hakan Chalanoglu Henrik Mkhitaryan Federico Di Marco, Marcus Thuram, and Lautaro Martinez. Massa, God, on the day of Betimiasho, be our assassin. So many artists, woman, are a strong team. At Jamaican, sir, woman, some Nabetimia started Yamiarma, you make gamer, and also some other cause. Anwa, I Henrik Mkhitaryan, and a journal, one of the manager, Simone Inzaghi, and about pre-match. Nadikama, I am Mkhitaryan on gamer, Abbas was say, what did he Abbas when Kruada so, Yeremsa Cup, Adaso. And Atalanta, someone I was in the mom, one more day and a Sarabea. We met me a qualified coffin and Yamia Duma, one more J and some coffee, Yintia Sama player, Yafansa Henrik Mkhitaryan, Erituka.
This game was 4 months ago. And of course, not only us, but as well Atalanta has changed, because after that game they've won, I think, 11 or 12 games in a row, and us as well, because at that time I wouldn't say we were the best, in a good shape, but now I think we're showing the level of our game, the level that we're playing last season, at the end of the season. And of course, we expect a difficult game, because we know how to play against Atalanta and how hard it is to play against Atalanta. So hopefully we'll be on our level, we'll play the way we can play, and we only want to win.
Yes, and no, again, some of branch fans say, Henrik Mkhitaryan, I'll tell say, what do come say 4 months ago? I'm on for business, so much here. More fan of fella. I know said Debbie 4 months ago, I know Atalanta 4-0. Now, that's our game, I will tell Serie A, no, Atalanta, one of our soro, Numa Sessa, and you may quay, or my winning matches, will be out to us to say, well, what you say, be a 4 months ago, wish and 4, and in TB May, was a shot Atalanta, one shot, a DNA, and some Annabelle to a match or come on match na kasa so yentie some player your fan say Mkhitaryan and so Alman Central for Enwa Media your fan say pre-match Ebaso.
The game will be very important. We know that Atalanta is playing very well lately. We're going to try to play our game, to do what we can do and what we have to do, and to win the game, because of course it's very important to us to continue to win the Super Cup, because it's a trophy at the end of the day. And yeah, we hope to do our best and to win tomorrow's game.
Yes, and no, I can't free Italian Super Copa. One semi-final, and then I drew Inter ball Atalanta, Yamian Motina, a Juve, and AC Milan game, no, and we're on training session at Bas. Unum say Untea breaking him, Pamu coach now. Your fan Stefano Pioli, and they, woman, your Jumanum, and FC Porto, I'm a former coach now. Your fan Sergio Conceição, or no, and then Okochi Bobo fans AC Milan Rossoneri, and we're in the first training session, and the training session and some other coso and what Christian Pulisic report to me second and it's a joining squad and I'm training about so no more the meaning of Rafolio dear when to me any team entering or your personal training and no your Jumelia and Rafolio yeah now much about so say your father and son didn't you make us a father and son and some and say we have found Sergio Conceição and Wokochi AC Milan and Francisco Conceição and Bono Bo and some other Juve Nyame anobotena papa no ene ne ba no omumi anu ne behia a chese no game beba so a wonsam nyina no ye de ema ye tefo enano pay enso awo show no so nyame ya adoma Real Madrid enso awo game ball enom enso aye chese o chena Friday ana Valencia e wo fie wo mo so ene Real Madrid abo anwumre no nwotwe ana sa game no eno so abekọ so na mamemfa nto anum say wo kwa Stadio Mestalla wo ba Real Madrid so kwa we enra wo mo so atro ne eba so na masa ye say die I'm say what be shia Madrid in Mbappe ejem biare gina ye say Bema form na say the confidence level no and some I say ba fe na Bema and some I settle in kama na deminya nyina no and some and say no training wo say Mbappe bo hat-trick ka training ma say America wo what you say training kekere mom and one ba na pan na shem e bamba ma wo de rebe siu na chese atena kasenwa Bema bo hat-trick into winning team and a shadow academic project Edema wa and I team of Dunkunim and our training omunie na chasa Madrid chani Mbappe nom and chasa Brahim Diaz little quartwan ade woman and no winning team as our trainer na woman some prepare na report am say kan say nyame ya no chena game no metesa Valencia for no yesem am prepare special tribute e dey am Florentino Perez our no e president Termalos Blancos adea we can say some few months ago and they better just ensuo ato ayiri amatese ensuo no wo say about 500 millimeters ayiri afa aye Valencia kronoma chasa to nchama enum asina no hyepa enipa ni bi efa mu hwere o nkwa enyapagere bi ese ya man forecast o mu fie empongo moa chese moadoma hodo ensom ahwere o nkwa ni nyina no ya nioma enua ensom anasa few months ago ekoso na o say the Florentino Perez as contribute here now support aye Dana Flas and I am your course so our Valencia Nintino, woman to the passing paya, then so near. I was so some Dana since Yamia Mochina, woman some pay a tribute, Krabi, Adiama, Aya Florentino, and non Aya Tumere, Yamia Tumba, and no some other Coswafe. My man from 2 him saying. What drew a year Real Madrid? One say a branch of say Vinicius, do you know? I was so much now, I'm canning tempan to the American can say, Yamia, Mama say some anymore. One some and Vinicius, Abatanasana, Oma Casabia Quadano, one some about extended a contract at Ematimo, and no a one, a BMA Antonio Rudiger. Report to American can say Rudiger, son and Chebia, not just a contract, and so about and to the Minion in another one, almost say, you do some anymore, and a Rudiger, some common, and no some Ababaso. Now look at Modric, you know, one Jai Ama Modric, and so I as to say, Ebia Modric, Ebeste, and as a Modric, Ebekono, one say on Bejai, your season, Modric has got to be qua, on Bejan Quay, or Castle retire on the pay tribute. No more Modric has to be stay, Metesebia 1 season contract, you know, look at Modric, and some Ebesania, artists, and also I can't free on my sway, and some not the Eba Honsamino, yet the Emma for Unumsa Rima Bobokono, Yenisam, Amobaso sign Alfonso Davis, and Dominion sir, Madrid, our hopes, Sankabia doing a free, but me to say one shot, na Ebia Davis, Eba extended a contract, and I'm a Bamuntin, Abasabia, Alfonso Davis, extended, and that's a bad, but Romari Timono, yes, almost what you know, Madrid say, and the Faka Krebi, a enemy, you know, woman some other chance of burning agent to the Beshia, said a bear, and also let me extend the Amabo Konano, and some update about Fay, my main front one said, Lami Jamal, report to Aminians, and I very Zumunia can say group training, Lami Yamal Pride, now Yamal Pride, Tinama, or resource, and some Aqua be beyond my Senior Mashan and Quasadie. I was saying some Lami Jamal Masafe, Bama Saba Bakada, woman training session of baby, I just say, no, I am some Edema Bansa, Omutimino, and Fed Dominion in answer, Lami Jamal. Ferran Torres, Andras Christensen, Amomi saying now, almost some about Super Copa, a year the Espana semi-final game. I'm gonna be bound. Namaya Duma. I can 6 days, a 8th of this month, and as I came about so much, I was a Barcelona. Metisa man telling me and saying now, I'm available. Lami Jama, Ferran Torres, and Andras Christensen, Amomi saying now, and some available for selection. And then I update about Bonsa. Yes, you coach and say. Omo munuani edema basa place almost so manye nanan se nan kudan wordin kama mu wanu no cross say woman no adematin na adan a woman say aye catering services no enye na e so mo personal chef emum enti design obi a routine emana ne a chen say bia be ma wono kodu aye ma baby akodu nya ma so masi ebi bro I just say ubetimi di pasta ba wono pasta enya monta say wo mu jai catering services no mo fa aye personal chefs and some boys wo mu so bobo edema remar said be a wo man kasa hoden no and some other ba eno ye dwumadi a manager fan say answer flake no wono some abaso ye na mo say nkomo ba ko be ha dwen pa aye da ban ana bansafo ebetimi anu me yesan say yiri kan some few months ago da bia na me bosom say na I was a boss register Danny Olmo and a Paul Victor Ansena ya cross 31st of December 31st of June boss and to deadline we went to register boss of phone say we ya debia no so mo ye and the crocodile La Liga campaign for no La Liga na say woman to me sikanin to man ye say woman sa project kan munti antimi amaso me no kase ya tin sem pina Dan Olmo no ebi say obetimi akwamonti akwakobolon de me nya no say Dan Olmo antimi nkobolon e mani ye obeste no La Liga ontimi mo until Champions League, Paul Victor, and some aye sentina, I'm a pressure, and some about president, your fellows and wall of porter. So I'm not for to see a cancer open anyone out here. Now, and then the minion is up by Victor Fontonoma, one more Benjana and Traba, no president, and maybe a Camono, and then a yellow porter, a pre-minimum, when Victor Fontomina I say, see a castle and on to me judgment or resign. One of the pressure, my boss, president, and the minion say, we're fun to say, one porter say, all resign them. resign tena no no wo mo odie se kwan bia so nkona no me no enso registration ebe ka form na report amenya no say bounce and performance catcher Danny Olmo and a pound Victor say ena ya wada a chain nyame ya mo chena Friday omo be register mo wo mo nkoma komanto omo yam enti training na air course ne say na mani nyina bo so Danny Olmo sere no upload new ma bi som ani ade ani nyina no dia me say kan say boy no yese o gidie say eye den a omo som abe register ba wo chena Friday na perform no enso ahye no na ye tables tie also cross Spain na omo yi eye new president Adama the Royal Spanish Football Federation no na chese Spain Federation omanya new president a wonom ana says oye adwuma ye follow Rafael Lausanne na yese ye tables oye president ama league ni say wosuro ebia na Rafael atiase ma boss register kodan adea yese o classify owura ne say we man of agreement on the area no atiase ama yeso atiase ma se me bro so atiase ma se dodo enti yese tabas ne sen ko be yankrofo papa na debi nyane nyina no sa debi abasa wo so mo bia no wo mo so abaya mete say yese bouncer ebe so mo court e ko ba so china Friday wo mo kan na federation system wo mo kan bouncer ebe court wo mo court yesem amaso mo kwaje aye binding judicial decision say be obetimi ade register enkwada no me no man kwada no enso akoso aba eno so update eba sansem nyina no ye de emiete for de minya no se basa for no say sika sem no nya enti de young na ese obekwa na de nteni nyina no besa no boy na tenase aka na o ma sentia say ye adwuma wonom aba extend the contract ama team no a chese no aye update eba ho nsem nyina no ye de emiete for shark yenko basketball quick wonom say Nicola Jokic wire record ebisi da ewo NBA na wabre ko ba say Denver Nuggets womuka Atlanta Hawks 139-120 Nicola Jokic wonom aya triple double record no some and say historically we are the fastest aya triple double aya bo NBA mo under 30 minutes no anya 20 points 15 rebounds and 15 assists elko ninana under 30 minutes in 20 for the first time in the history of aye basketball na just Nicola Jokic and some aye record na and aye update ba Femeka say Washington Wizards womuka Chicago Bulls 125-107 Detroit Pistons womun a winning game no against Orlando Magic aye 105-96 and New Orleans Pelicans womusu lusuye and Miami Heat try 119-108 ABM and some team fan Sacramento Kings no woman some 113-107 Etia Philadelphia 76ers Archers and any matches I would do and some about our Brenano Peno ya day a latest and update anymore and some for live from the Sports Golf Studios live on Fancy Di Maria TV on YouTube no we and some update de my for unsubscribe ya wadama bomodi and say over subscribe na o day a dia kanin no and some so far messages abra ya back in can messages no more and I no pay and some the maiden edition jumadi no so entiamao enti aye Fancy Di Maria TV on YouTube ya na obomodi so be subscribe e dem madaro mo subscribe me na fi yenkwa no real quick Mike say bibia okay there
Fancy nyame ado bibia come
mezan so aban cham beti mezan amorimbo I just you know benta I the made nation to war reservation bian wa jano aye comment section as Mike yenkwe
Fancy me that say to start with I think that it is only proper a review and Arsenal game no and the course one the Arsenal team are now omuko into this game had a couple of absences. The absentees were Bukayo Saka injury in everything name. Kai Havertz was almost second top scorer in the Premier League. Honestly, no, or you're ill, or you're into 20 game. So questions were asked. Quite very nice now, they will be able to overcome any storm. Brentford for wage because Brentford at home, are strong. Mostly if you are looking at the entire point accumulation 70-75% of total points Omania so far this season. A point or more win so they are a very strong side. And then a London derby. Okay. Brentford or West London, Arsenal, or North London. Until Mushiasana derby games, we know how fierce and intense is here. So the questions were like, how will Arsenal cope? But I think that for the first time, me who balance a Arsenal team nim, and I speak to this because this point I make has been better illustrated by Sky Sports. After the game, me own way, and I read a review on Sky Sports, and they clearly detailed how things went for a Arsenal team. No, one, so shout out the graph in a betuswa. Two, Arsenal with Bukayo Saka in the attack and how they were operating. Normally a right side dominant. Into more attacks do 47% every the right channel. Then 21% finfin. Then the remaining percentage left. So it means Arsenal are a bit predictable. And the justification was that Saka was their best player last season. And even at the start of this season, he's their most effective attacker. Set all share goals, set all creative goals, and then laying the assist. Into what check here, Saka, before his injury, had over 15 goal contributions just in the Premier League. And it's a Arsenal workable ne do one the afaneswa, except for Tasso Moyesa at the faneso. So the questions were only team nimno. How will it affect them? And Arteta answered by finding the perfect balance. And it's all check here, just as on your screen. 34% Endra attacking from the left. 28% attacking from the middle. And then 38% attacking from the right. And the right now with Saka no, I drop it from 47 to 38 because why not in a shell? Ethan Nwaneri. He's a young boy, although say he's a bright prospect. But say better than was Saka and shoulder so no. So the could Nwaneri is what he will not be able to do it. And it's hard here. And Arteta made changes were right. Julian Timber ball right back. Nwaneri ball as the right winger. Omon time more mohunche into omonti omuhasesa. If you are making them the main attacking channel for the team, I'm sure no way in your resource and said obey when you have Bukayo Saka. And it's idea, let's balance and spread everything out. In terms of check here, Thomas Partey, for instance, and then Odegaard. No more combo won't think on their campaign. So they work passes together. Now Odegaard the progress. Partey was able to push even the first goal. It was a Thomas Partey shot or boy and a goalkeeper and a fleck and Puya Gabriel Jesus a connected rebound the Kokotumu. Then on the left channel, the Omoye I think that Arteta wanted to give something known as stability. Eddie Gabriel Martinelli. So, Obo Ricardo Calafiori as the left back and Obo Mikel Merino as the left side midfielder. Now, what does this mean? The two left-footed players combine and then they bring that stability to Martinelli. So, I'll check here. Martinelli's best season at Arsenal so far. During the 2022-2023 season. And I'll share 15 Premier League goals. Now I'm on airball. Mostly it was Alexander Zinchenko and then Granit Xhaka, two left-footed players. Omo Fombi base in the manner. Then Martinelli or your right winger who is operating from the left wing and or your right-footed operating from the left wing. Until he will love to cut in. I am not obeying here one an insurance cover on the left. So when Timmy and Train obe pass here to him, then if somebody is also there on the left, obe serve as a decoy. Now what train defending team not attention swak left, it gives him more space and then less men to tackle Martinelli, which allows him to take a shot. I think that was a thinking of Arteta and it paid off. Endra, it was excellent. Baby Arsenal who ye in fin omo ye right omo ye left omo ye and it brought that balance into their team and then into their game. Ain't no man panic. Brentford tried several attempts to stop Arsenal, but if you stop the right, middle will operate. If you stop the left, middle will operate. But you see, a coach would do something when he has confidence in the players available. 2022-2023 season na eka creeping na Arsenal league na City The attack was led by Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Jesus, and then Gabriel Martinelli. And so three, were very formidable. No mudi amount for Juma, but one or two issues ebe impacted on their consistency. Jesus has battled injuries, so he's never been fully fit. Then Martinelli, off form kakra, and amongst the trial, I feel they are missing. Interfering pressure about so say one baby. The only standout amongst the three was Bukayo Saka. Oprano or Kobakra, still, he's able to produce the numbers. In the last 2-3 seasons, he has consistently proven that he's Arsenal's best source for goals. Enti saa 3 ninya no due to issues with injury ne own confidence way no, they needed a couple of games and a stretch of games to be able to get back into their groove, and it worked. Gabriel Jesus found his mojo when Arsenal played Crystal Palace in the FA Cup. No, sounds to be sure more league anymore, or sounds to share 2 goals. So in the previous 48 matches, now Gabriel Jesus goes to our so far in the last 4 matches, 6 no. Now on to me share on the previous 48. A player battling with injuries into on to me more matches than Tuaso. And for every attacker. So we'll call for even 10 games now when she goal. Obon say affect your confidence no a ma modern bonuso a baffum. But Enra she goal Gabriel Jesus share the first goal no. You could see that there is a striker brimming with confidence. So the instincts no was right. Now he's not doubting himself. Hey, so he's thinking there could be an opportunity here. Let me just position myself. Keep Hanipuba Mako connected. That is clearly somebody who has confidence on the high. And Trebibi said, now, when you're a stretch of good performances with goals coming, no, a Bemana has settled Kakra, no, what he made in the Juma send your father. It is similar for Martinelli. On the left, after when you're the foundation, when you're Merino, when you're Calafiori, they will support. He's also able to go and then do what he wants to do. So it was Gabriel, 2 Gabriels. So beautiful for Arsenal and especially in attack. But Partey was also excellent, defensively, offensively contributing, and he showed that if Declan Rice is not fully fit anyway, he's the go-to guy. And I'm telling you, if Thomas Partey is fully fit in the Arsenal team, a defensive worker, he can put in the interceptions and all that, even at a point in time where Nico Toje not as strong as a Partey we knew some time back. But you say opening Nishikrano or Abache, he knows how to do this in an Arsenal team. It is because it was Thomas Partey deciding to spread his tentacles and operate like the octopus that we know. And it was beautiful. For Arsenal's defense, I think that we've already known them, said they are solid. Although said they suffered a bit of some jittery wavy in the early exchanges of the game. And then David Raya, for instance, goal and I think he could have done better. Calafiori could have positioned himself better. Gabriel Magalhaes could have closed the channel or the angle for Mbeumo or Bebo shot. But they recovered beautifully, especially for Raya. Ball short to be no pull ball on Kayatra line, but he quickly recovered and then pulled the ball off. It tells of Arsenal's character and how things are going well for them. And to me, Omenya a great start to the year. To me sustaining the Tuasusa, especially in the absence of their best player in Bukayo Saka. A bit building more confidence anymore. And I think if you are looking for teams to challenge Liverpool, those Liverpool a healthy gap. But team will be challenging Liverpool now. In terms of experience, in terms of character, I think it goes to Arsenal, not Chelsea. Nottingham Forest are having a fine season, but they can't challenge. And the only credible challenger to Liverpool, although Liverpool a great advantage, the Arsenal team, because they've been there, they've done it before in Manchester or Manchester. Yes. But they know what it takes to get that close, and we learn more from losing than winning. So the Arsenal, they have better lessons to learn from and improve, and you can see improvement have been as it stands from the start of last season. I've been seen there. Arsenal's top scorer, and I'm using this figuratively, corner kicks.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Saturday way they be my amount frontier and people try to ridicule the club. No. Say Arsenal use corner kicks at the Shegosa. There is a certain wisdom behind it. You see, Osha was so say Abuasewa. No one winning Wubu. Arsenal team, no. If they see that through the coaching of Nicolas Jova, they can create set piece mechanisms and get goals from them. Bonnie Bienim. Ntiminim the entire amount for Bebre. Oh, and Arsenal the corner share. The Brentford coach Thomas Frank Endra Okase. They know the threat Arsenal possesses from set pieces, especially corner. Into a team, the Omayan say they will limit the number of corners Arsenal will have. Check it. And Arsenal say 3 corner kicks.
Brentford for grounds also a very good
set
pieces.
Nicolas Jove or free Brentford. Whoever now Chelsea Yakofano knows free Brentford. So they are notable for producing excellent set piece coaches because Ayadi almost UC. Into onim threat Arsenal kita and in football fancy. Obi Krabe to me the throw in. Eddie Adnya advantage over you know their shell. On Kaiser Morino what Tottenham. Now there was a Champions League game be.
I
ball boy the far ball now. Otoma a year way. It wasn't Lucas Moura and the crossing man Hurricane and almost in a matter of 10 seconds a throw in.
Yeah, it will invite a boy in the crowd. I'm saying team the lunch.
Exactly.
The next day.
Football and the Diabono. Corner kick. Free kick, throw in, any other aspect of the game can be used to influence the game. And it's a team who said, "Me, my whole dinich na met me aya yem fans reno." Rather, you learn from it. Into the Arsenal, a time came now Stoke City with Rory Delap, Liam Delap, ne papa. They were utilizing throw-ins because omu team nim no more presence kakra. Into a 2-ball neighbor box anymore. They will either get a penalty, get a goal, or get something out of it. And yet, you see, Manchester United, when they had David Beckham, omunya free kick, omunya corner bia, the chances and the prospects says our ball will lead to a goal. No, never 80% because they had a free kick expert. And you'll be and send your any team and send your any team. So these are some of the things I can't give them. Abrofono masuyama na kwenenim. No, Debbie. Arsenal's prioritization of corner kicks and set pieces to get an advantage over the opponent, it is a good tactic, and I don't think it should be ridiculed. And good for them. Let's see how far they can go. But to me, the favorite for the Premier League title definitely a Liverpool. Any gap or match stretch, there is no credible challenger but Arsenal. Chelsea, dear, omu ye biashe. Nottingham Forest fine form. Man City, omunya rediscover omu full City force, so they can't even bounce back to the extent that omu be challenging Liverpool neck for neck. Anything is possible in football, but the chances say emu is extremely rare. So Liverpool there also, but nipo be ne kakra ebi obetimi asoja e the entire Liverpool for netono e Arsenal, and I think yesterday they demonstrated that. So kudos to them. Away from that, Trent Alexander-Arnold ne Real Madrid in Comono. The longer this drags, the longer this drags, the more Madrid start to think twice. And your mammy, okay, Sergio Ramos need your dear man you for.
Yes.
Oh, me free Madrid. I know they pay a bigger offer from Real Madrid. Eventually, he renewed his contract at Madrid, and Manchester United did not get the player. So Madrid are being smart. They don't want to flirt with the player without showing any keen interest, and then putting a little bit of pressure on the player.
Yes, I say, oh
yeah, Pal. And we want to show that we need you by making advances to your club. And you didn't come back with the first offer. You rejected. We have come with another offer. And say we need you now. And to play at the end of the day, you need to also do something on your own to show you want to join us. They make an what here. Yes. So Trent, in this case, they have Madrid then put pressure on Liverpool to accept the bet. What here? Just tell Liverpool, I won't renew. Me renew. And it has a signing a improved contract offer be from Madrid. And I say Madrid cannot de that is what Madrid would expect from Trent. But is he in a position to do that? And I see another question, because there's a young boy who has come through the ranks at the club. I won't see any one-man club beyond. They said Ryan Giggs, any Man U, Francesco Totti, any Roma, Steven Gerrard, any Liverpool. No. Sadly, I don't fancy a team because and the footballers now they are more money-centric than club-centric. Or more focus more about their career. One, they are professional footballers, so it means Omusika Sem also kind. Two, they are also fueled, among BBC or so they are fueled by ambition. Ebia me pesa me book clubs akesi wo wiase. That is my ambition.
Yes.
So I will not want to stay at one club. Gerrard was good enough to play for any top team, but he decided to stick and stay with Liverpool. Chelsea came, wanye. Madrid came, wanye. Totti, Madrid, all the big sides, they came for Totti at Roma. I said, Roma, why na metina?
And sometimes it's only Omudin Kumase, one way or the other, as any panel who say few years ago, maybe a big opportunity.
Exactly. So, and the modern day footballers, Ed, so we tenor. I shall create move and Krawunya on the opposite club. Unless the Ote club can see any dada. This will be a Vinicius Junior or Madrid City. Madrid need him. Also, Vini on free Madrid non coin uncle baby. I hope he get in Tisana Aquaque. So there is no longer or no more one club player. So Trent will want to leave, but you see, and yet why you want to leave, but how you leave. You might leave, but leave on a very good note. So Menyasho said he wants to stir up the waters. Or per se or kika nyoma bom or kika man for tibom die bufu na atese Fernando Torres and we free club nim na free club ne fans de amemenen no more bonechi no more can say the trend. No, I believe Trent will love a situation where his departure from Liverpool will be very cordial. Boni bie nim gidi gidi before bie nim no we free honoko. His loyalty to Liverpool is there, but his loyalty will not override the ambition. But I ain't seen this, no. If he wants to achieve all the big trophies, obetwale ni no ahwe Madrid, no they compare Liverpool. The chances of winning and then winning more, Madrid, no, was so at the same Liverpool team. So maybe he will want to leave and then move on. But who does this go against? Okay. I think say three parties: Trent, Liverpool, Madrid. Madrid, the omu bibi ndabone. A player no more pay. Anna Trenty, a player on the born but interested omu ni necessary football movie they can go for. And if any club wants to sign a player, and yes, our player and they have options. And that is how come they have option A, option B, option C. And it's an insane car come here on himself fancy war. When you fancy on himself Shadrach war, that is how they operate. In the event. Say Madrid, who said Trent Mba. It doesn't mean Madrid are dead. They will definitely find options. And Madrid maybe in that one, they are trying to get a quality player. But if they don't get him, they will still find a player. What they need now will be assurances, especially year January. The last 6 months of the contract, it means Trent can discuss and agree to terms with a foreign club. Until they will approach him before Madrid. Or more call Liverpool hono. Or money Trent a din come whether formal or informal. I'm on my tier boy in the casa. Nenuma Semno will be assuring to them, and that will make them make the move. Say Kwana Liverpool, yeah, oh mentiasia. The next thing Madrid will do is to agree with the player. And Tisikana or more fano, it will not go to the club this time around. Player and a budget, it be assigning on bonus because Mubenyame for free. None is or peso or geno or matumuso di amano. So the longer this drags to, a good news for Obi Etese, a Trent Alexander-Arnold, and then also good for Real Madrid. The pressure be bad to Liverpool. So what turns is still what on and then your fans will start to ask questions about what club, who ambitions. Liverpool are put in a very tight corner. If you sell Trent, who is a vice captain, and an age needs to arrive, somebody you can build the team on. So what will turn them on aqua? Then fans will start to ask, now your club no more. But if you're a fan of Liverpool, understand this. Your clubs be a mobile player who are Tessayami Bim. And one of them is Madrid. And it's a war tone who play at the Madrid. And can you bonibiasa but a especially at a time when you are challenging for almost all the trophies. Liverpool were Premier League or Champions League or FA Cup or Carabao Cup, so they can win virtually every trophy on offer.
Yeah,
and it's a one of your best players, Manakwa. It questions your ambition and it creates that kind of impression in the minds of the fans. Say, you're serious. I don't Manako. So they will also want to play the hardball stance. We are not selling. or one of our best players, why should we sell? And to me, from the perspective of Liverpool, it will make absolute sense. Say Omo turn Trent Amanako. Sorry, Omo turn Trent Amanenko, and then they keep him. And that will be justified if they're able to win the Premier League and then win the Champions League. Sikabe no menye die from prize money. Prize money no so make kabuma fancy. It might be more than the 20 million, 25 million now Madrid betia for Trent. So I think that is how some of these things they go. In the end, all the parties involved will get their due. But I think says be see worst case scenario, any the best of a panel, it will be Liverpool. Trent will get something in the end.
Okay.
Madrid will get something in the end.
Okay.
Liverpool will get something in the end. It is either they get a transfer fee or they're able to free a player from their wage bill and make allowance to sign another player. Liverpool fans maybe will GDS, oh, Conor Bradley is playing well or makes me promoting it in Abba. So if they lose strength, Sikasa nomdi Trent say £190,000 a week crowd. Wage bill and free. They can have Conor Bradley and still make an additional signing to beef up their squad. And I don't think Trent is a player, although so you're good. I don't think it's irreplaceable.
Yes, a player no crow how consider say it do be an injury.
Exactly. So he's not
on your form, you be benching
exactly. Into a new player, yeah, irreplaceable. So in the end, all the teams will benefit, but their best suffer more kakra. Liverpool in this particular order. But I think Trent will join Madrid in the end. I am of that conviction. It has all better January and summer. But I see a summer move.
Summer day free.
I see a summer move as more possible. And no more likely than say join January. I doubt if Liverpool will sell in January, especially in terms of getting a replacement to come in at this short period. Now affecting and Nyoma. Then to Nyoma Ekuko so involving you made a story about Inter Milan, Atlanta, and Ameboa.
Yeah,
and say Amoba and Amosho 4-0.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was 4 months ago.
4 months ago. But since 2018, Atlanta have never beaten Inter Milan. In over 10 matches, the best for Atlanta is a draw. Inter have had the upper hand. And 4-0 no match or more back to back. Last 2 games are 4-0, 4-0. Then 3-2. Then you can look at other results, it be a 2-1, it be a 2-0. So Atlanta have not really enjoyed playing against Inter Milan. And Inter team, when you see, you're trying to trace. If Inter were playing in the Premier League, there may be scrutiny, can be more intense. In the team, they have the best squad in Europe. Inter, they have the best squad.
Because we first 11.
Yeah.
Bench crowd.
Now I will explain to you why I think they have the best squad in Europe. You go keep on the tone chain. Now check the defenders. Now this is it. Normally, OBM prior, they will start Stefan de Vrij, Ombebo Francesco Acerbi, na Omabo Alessandro Bastoni. Oyi sa 3-way free wa. There is Matteo Damian, Obetimi Abbas a right centre back.
Yes.
Jan Bisek, right centre back. Benjamin Pavard, right centre back. Then Wonfin Finhono, you can also play Pavard as a centre back. Ebefa. Then Uyi Bastoni, also free left centre back ona. You have Federico De Marco, who can also play as a left centre back. Yanko the left wing back. Federico De Marco, Renato Augusto, right wing back. Dumfries, Denzel Dumfries.
Yeah.
Matthew Damian, Benjamin Pavard, also bet me as a right wing back.
It's trying to be ball left wing back.
Tajon Buchanan no. Or not to bench, but also to me as a wing back,
very
either
skillful.
On the left or the right. In defense or crano, they have 2 or 3 options in almost every position. Then you come to the middle. Almost starting midfield near Hakan Çalhanoğlu. No mabo Nicolo Barella. No mabo Henrik Mkhitaryan. Yisatri Nifrio. Another midfield set will be Christian Aslani. Davide Fratesi. Fratesi was a top performer. It was Sassuolo. Good. Then Fratesi bar. You also have this Napoli boy, Poland Nino.
Zielinski.
Yeah. So Pietro Zielinski will also come in there and play the Mkhitaryan role into two different sets of midfielders. The other start Tibiano, Ombetimiabo. Aslani knows the league very well. Then Fratesi, anyway, Zielinski. About the league in Libya, Zielinski won the league with Napoli at the bench. So imagine if Barella Pra or the Fratesi Beshema, he's a starter for the national team of Italy. It does not affect them. Then you go to the attack. Lautaro Martinez, Marcos Thuram. But there's Mehdi Taremi, lead striker for FC Porto at the bench. Ombobisa. Joaquim Correa. Wakobo Lazio Yeweya at the bench. Ombobisa. Then you also have Marko Arnautovic at the bench. Ombobisa. So the squad depth of Inter team, no. And you're so deep enough that so your coach Awenije, and they have consistency too. Simone Inzaghi, how many years? Oh, check it, the big teams in Italy. Uyi Gasperini to Nchenya. I said, oh no, watch Japan. He's the most consistent. Roma change coach. Milan actually change coaches. Juve assistant coach. Into Weinbiel. Omo ye consistent alongside Atlanta. Into coach in any of my year you match. So they understand the no and so on. So to me, Inter team no Italy nintin amount for any new almost so but omo team ni mu draw no e was so and fancy when a coach has options na especially omo do na available. It is a beautiful headache to have because you can change games as and when in terms of personnel, in terms of tactics. Inter against Atlanta, I think Inter are the favorite. Atlanta about one lineup throughout. Mechanism and yes, or the players need na the boss out, but unya key figures be what team Jim City, Lukman, De Ketelare, Ubenyo almost said they will constantly feature every stage be a bim. And Atlanta cannot sustain that title race. Omuntu mean sustain it stay beyond the pay because Nipa ba won't mean for winning and share to you want to compete fairly, you want to compete in the Champions League, in the league, in the cup. Obe bread at a point in time because almost squad name deep and on budget and so mundo and they said the big teams no. So I think in this game, Atlanta will try everything possible, but team will be qualified to the final will definitely be Inter Milan. Inter winning is not out of the equation, but both teams to score are possible in the two teams. Goals war Inter for Nafa, goals Atlanta for Nafa, and Atlanta will not play this game and defend. They will always go their man-to-man marking, and then they will spread out the open because almost the principles of Gasperini. It will be an open game and it will be a beautiful one to watch. And let's see how far things will go for them. Now, also Rodri is saying.
Rodri say like anyone want say Ronaldo Bekwako can say breaking a few days ago now Ronaldo Koka say Globe Soccer was one of the my was no Jepa because winning a deserving Ballon d'Or by farmer no. And it's a globe for ya was near the man Vinny Chesom do mo kind of crepa. O de Shadow so be some 8 year Ronaldo be man me pepa say I ready and one signal now for ya sent Ronaldo me best make asama no. E ya small one num tom. All can in auditorium no be a born in some. So Rodri e man reply no na John was say anyone because and some for no more to abanama no Ronaldo no. The same journalist I no more to my Ronaldo. What do you think Rodri?
Bellingham, Lamine now, this young generation, Vinicius, that they do a fantastic job, and in my opinion, he deserved to win the Golden Ball. It was unfair, in my opinion, I say here in front of everybody. Bellingham, Lamine now, this young generation, Vinicius, that they do a fantastic job, and in my opinion, he deserved to win the Golden Ball. It was unfair, in my opinion.